When life hits, it doesn't just strike. It shatters everything you believed was certain. Dreams crumble like dust between your fingers. The world grows silent, and you hear only the echo of your own breath. You start to wonder if all the effort, all the late nights, all the hope was ever worth it. But lean in. That silence isn't punishment. It's the moment the universe clears the noise so you can hear your truth. You're not collapsing. You're transforming. The ruins you stand on aren't your ending. They're the ground zero of the version of you that doesn't quit, doesn't bend, and doesn't ask permission. This is where you stop waiting for someone to save you. This is where you rise. Pain is a strange teacher. It doesn't wrap lessons in comfort. It burns its message into your soul until you understand. Strength isn't built in calm seas. It's forged in the fire you swore would break you. Every disappointment, every betrayal, every loss, they didn't come to destroy you. They came to define you. Because what you survive becomes what you can wield, and what once broke you becomes your weapon. Remember, Edison failed 1,000 times before the light stayed on. Mandela spent 27 years locked in silence before his voice set a nation free. They didn't escape pain. They mastered it. You've been told to stay humble, to play safe, to fit in. But heroes are not born in obedience. They're carved from defiance, the kind that moves in the dark when no one believes. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Each of them turned rejection into renaissance. You don't need permission to rewrite your story. You just need courage to pick up the pen. Look in the mirror. You see the reflection of every night you almost gave up, every tear you endured, every dream you refused to abandon. That is not just a face. That is evidence of survival. Einstein couldn't speak properly until 9. They called him slow. He redefined what genius meant. So don't let labels limit your legacy. And survival, that's sacred. Every second you're still here means the story isn't finished yet. There will be days when motivation feels distant, when energy drains out of your body and the world feels heavy. That's not weakness, it's humanity. Michael Jordan was cut from his team before he became a legend. He wasn't chosen. He chose himself. Remember that the world doesn't crown you until you prove you can rise without applause. Rest doesn't mean surrender. Taking a breath isn't losing progress. It's strategy. Discipline is not punishment. It's liberation. Every rep, every early morning, every sacrifice. It's freedom from mediocrity. J.K. Rowling wrote between hunger and hope, rejected again and again. And yet, her words reached the world. Rejection was not her ending. It was her initiation. That's where legends are sculpted in the repetition no one applauds. There's a version of you waiting on the other side of this mountain. They already know you'll make it. They're watching from the summit, proud of how far you've come without even realizing it. Keep climbing, even when the rocks cut, even when your breath shortens, even when your mind whispers quit. Because the only way to honor the pain that got you this far is to keep moving forward. Stephen King was rejected by 30 publishers before his stories found light. He kept going. So must you. There will be people who doubt you. Some will leave. Some will mock. And some will underestimate what you're becoming. Let them. Their disbelief is fuel. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before anyone tasted his recipe. He wasn't too old. He was unstoppable. Your power isn't loud. It's silent precision. The hum of effort that doesn't fade. The rise of someone who learned to be unstoppable. You see, victory isn't a trophy. It's a mindset carved through failure. It's the calm confidence that grows after surviving chaos. And the knowing that you won't be broken again the same way twice. Helen Keller couldn't hear or see, but learned to speak to the entire world. Limitations are invitations to rise beyond definition. Every scar tells a story. Pain was never your enemy. It was your sculptor. One day, you'll look back and realize the nights you thought were endless were simply chapters of preparation. The pressure that crushed your chest was shaping your lungs for greater breath. Malala Yousafzai faced bullets and still raised her voice louder for truth. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the insistence to continue. You had to stand alone so you could understand who you are when no one is watching. The war isn't outside, it's within. Between who you were and who you could be. Between comfort and courage. Between excuses and execution. Choose courage. Every time. Nothing you want will happen by accident. You build it, brick by brick, moment by moment. And the mortar that holds it together is your relentless commitment. When doubt creeps in, look back but not with regret. Look back to remember how far you've already climbed. Victory is not found at the summit. It's forged in the steps that brought you there. Every late night, every bruise, every silent promise you kept. That's legacy. So stand taller. The storm is no longer against you. It's pushing you. Wind doesn't resist eagles. It lifts them. Use it. Use everything. Every failure, every heartbreak, every betrayal. Nothing was wasted. Every scar was an ingredient in the strength you now carry. And one day, when someone asks, "How did you survive it all?" you'll smile, knowing that your answer isn't in words. It's in the person you became. You didn't survive for applause. You endured for purpose. You aren't chasing greatness. You're realizing it. The fire still burns. Forever forward.